I'm like, why haven't you ever like did me like that and everything? Like, and it's like again, I don't like touching into the feelings because it makes me so mad because all I ever wanted from him was to be loved. And I feel like he never understands that.
Yeah.
And, you know, one minute, like it's like one minute I'm like, dang, I fell in love with you when I had nobody. Like I met him in the darkest time of my life and I was running away from something. And now I'm older and I have kids. And I was supposed to have a kid by him. Like that was supposed to be our first kid. And I did get pregnant by him and I had a miscarriage. And I feel like he still holds resentment from that. And it's like a lot of things that we have did to each other. But I feel like the worst thing ever that he ever did to me was seeing, like physically seeing him love and be with another girl in front of me. And even though we wasn't together, I was still staying with his cousin and still staying with his family at the time. So seeing that, and I had no family or friends around, that hurted my feelings. And I used to cry about it. And I never forget when he told me we was arguing and he was like, you can kill yourself or go kill yourself. And that hurt my feelings. It's like a toxic cycle. And it's like somewhat I'm used to it because somewhat this is all I know, and he's all I know. But then it's like at the same time, when I let him in, I'm kind of like, I don't, I know I can't love you. I know I can't feel that way about you, but he's my comfort and I love him, but I know I can't.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a really, really serious mom question because this is the mom in me. Would you want your kids to be in a relationship like that with somebody?
No.
How
Ah,
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this, and you're gonna have this recording, so whenever you feel like you get involved in the fuckery, you can look back at this. What would you say to your kid if they had somebody like that coming in and out? Would you tell them that that was deserving of their love?
they deserve better. They can get better.
Yeah, so listen to what you just said. You were also deserving of better and you can get better. And I think that's why in the beginning of your reading, they were talking about how you need to change the caliber of person that you align yourself with.
I just feel like this man broke me so hard, Lexi. Like,
Yeah.
it is so hard because it's like I care about this man. I care about him. And every time he's good and he has money and he's working and he's doing whatever, he don't need me. But every time he don't have nothing, or he needs somewhere to stay, or he needs food, I'm here.
Yeah. Well, that's because he knows you're going to be there. Listen, I'm going to tell you some old Southern sayings from my grandmother. You can't fix stupid. That man is a bum and he is stupid. He is dumb. Um, but what you are not is you are not a bum and you are not stupid because you're out here with 3 kids moving away from your entire family unit, any support, and you're creating a life and that's something for you to be proud of, that you are doing. And you don't need to be, you have nothing to prove. He needs to be the one stepping up for you. And if he's not going to do it, he's going to do the same thing to you that he does to somebody else. It's just going to look a little different. It's going to feel a little different. Um, and I want you to hold on to that because if you were looking for like, should I go back or if this is the sign, this is it, this is the truth. And I'm not in your situation. I don't have any skin in the game, so I can be as brutally honest as I think you need to hear. And this is it. I think once you find a way to kind of like go back to school and apply for the FAFSA, apply for the grants, your community college grants. I think you're going to do really well with that. Um, and apply for any daycare, anything that you can get as far as like somebody watching the kids while you're in school. Apply, apply, apply. Start looking at it now so you can get all your paperwork turned in by January. And I'm going to check in on you and make sure you're on your shit because you need to be on your shit. Um, And if you tell me you're entertaining this couch surfer, I'm going to tell you to listen to your recording again.
I'm not me. I don't know. Like I said, I just feel like it's so hard because it's like nobody knows this. Like nobody I see here, and I've heard my mom and I've heard my aunt call me stupid for like sticking beside a person, and it's like I see good in people even when I know I shouldn't. That's one of my biggest flaws. Like I love hard, especially when I let you in, and it's like how could you just move on so quickly and everything?
You're not stupid. You're just, I feel like you're, and this is, I mean, what spirit kind of says, like you're trauma bonded to this guy. And you got to, he's already moved on. He's healed from his shit and he's can come and go as he pleases. And that's
I feel like that. Like I want him to feel the same fucking pain that he makes me feel. Like, and that's what makes me mad because I want him to feel that shit. Like, not even on no hatred. I promise you, it's never hatred at all. And even though I should be mad as hell, I want him to feel the same shit he put me through. Like, I want him to feel it, and I want him to actually understand. Damn, this is what she went through. Like, I want him to see that shit. And
mhm.
I feel like he would never, and that bothers me because it's like you can't go around hurting a person or go around planning your life with a person like for 8 years just to sit around and fucking like suck them off or tell them to kiss your ass and stuff. And that's the biggest thing that I hate about him is we're good, but when we're not good, we're not good. And it's like you feel me? A part of me, we was talking and stuff, and he was like, "Oh, I want to do a threesome." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Look, you do whatever you want. You can have sex with other females." And it's like I'm to the point where I know I don't care if he have sex with a female because I'm so numb to him and everything, and I'm numb to him. But it's like I want to keep him as a comfort. Like I want him to come in when I want him to come in, but I want him to go when I want him to go. Like I don't want to stay with him. I don't want to be a big family with him. But I also want to keep him to where, like, okay, if I want someone, you're here, but I don't want you. And I feel like I want him to feel the same fucking pain he put me through. Like I want him to feel exactly how he made me feel for 8 fucking years. Like I want him to feel that. And I feel like he will never feel that, and that bothers me.
So I think the best revenge is going to be for you to choose peace and to just completely step away. The best revenge is to act like this man has already died and you've attended his funeral and you can't contact him anymore because he's not on planet Earth.
Yeah, and we haven't talked like in weeks. Like we haven't talked in weeks, and I still think about him. And of course, I still like think, okay, is he okay? Like, is he fine? Like, does he think about me? Does he miss me? Like, I still think about it, but I still know I have to go on about my day and everything. Like when there's days where I just want to lay in a bed, or when there's days where I just want to find a way to contact him.
Don't.
Like, yeah, like I get up and everything for the past few days. I have not even been battling with my emotions. I just I get up and I work. Like I work. Then I like go, I smoke and stuff. Then I go home and like I take a shower, I smoke, I go to sleep. Like I don't battle with my emotions. I'm more so I'm numb. Like I'm numb. And I know that's not a good thing because I'm the type of person when I'm hurt, I cry. Like because I'm a loving person. I don't deserve to be hurt. Like I've done a lot of things, but I don't deserve to be hurt by someone that I would do anything for. And it's like one part of me is like, you miss him. And I want him to reach out to me and tell me he's sorry, tell me he will change or something. And another part of me is like, no, don't do it. Like, just keep going. Like, that's all I just keep going. Like, when I get up, I have to literally tell myself, just keep going.
Yeah. So you said quite a lot there, and I want to point out some things that you said. Okay. Because I know you're going to get this recording and you're going to listen to it. You keep saying like you would do anything for him, but I think the evidence kind of shows that he would not do anything for you. And you need to focus in on that. you can only try to save someone so much before you're like, I gotta save me first. And that I think is the point where you need to come to. Okay. And I say that because if you stay here, you're gonna be stuck here for the rest of your life. It's already been 8 years. That's too long of a time. There is no dickmatizing in the world that is that good. Trust me. It's okay. It's okay to let it go. What I think you need to do energetically, and because you were asking me about spell work, you don't need a love spell. You need a cord cutting. You need to snip this motherfucker off of you. Okay. Um, and you need to kind of like energetically let it go and mentally let it go.
But I'm also, I don't know, like, and I also do have another question. What if I'm not ready? Like, what if I know in my heart that I'm not ready? Or like, what if I don't know, like, what if my mind is not ready, but my heart is, or half, I don't know, like my mind is ready or my heart ain't.
So, that sounds like ego because then you have to be on your own and you have to be like, well, who am I without him if I'm not this thing? And you might not know. And that's okay. That should be exciting, not fearful, to discover who you are on your own, to be willing to realign yourself with different people that are not hotboxing your house and eating all your food for free. Um, that is not the person or the type of person you want around you. You need somebody with class. Does that make sense? Somebody with class is not going to do that. Somebody who really cares is going to have your dishes done and food on the table for you. As my grandma would say, you need somebody with some home raising. And that doesn't sound like a gentleman with
Yeah, no.
somebody that's wasting your time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I just think about it. Like,
And enough of it.
I did hear about the cord cutting, like that stuck to me, and I've been looking at stuff like that. But I've also been like, what if I'm not ready? But how would it be? Like, basically, I can't even explain it. Like, what if, basically, if you can hear, will I try, or will I like try to go back or something, or would I like just, do you see that? Like, do you see me trying to go back, or do you hear me like moving on? I see me moving on.
So I see both. I see you trying to go back, and it's always to your detriment. You're always going to be the one that loses in this situation. It's never going to be kind of you on top. And I'm going to be honest about that.
Are
Um,
you trying to go back?
Trying to, yeah, a little bit. But if you have the courage to kind of let go, I see you succeeding in this place. Very well. I hear like people clap for you. I kind of see you like walk across the stage with school. I see you kind of like in a hospital. I see you like with your nails done, your hair a little different, going on vacations, like kind of just living a completely different life than you are right now. I can't tell you what to do. I can strongly suggest.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like I said, I understand where you're coming from because I haven't got my nails done in like years or a year. I haven't got my hair done in like years or a year. So I've been like, I haven't even been doing that or anything. I've just been so wrapped up in trying to figure out me, then letting him back in my life and then getting my place and like not being able to fully enjoy it because I let him in my circle or because I feel like I have to fend for him and I feel like I have to walk on eggshells around him and stuff. And it's like now, since we're fully done and everything, or now since like I don't know, because I don't know, like, I don't know. With him, you never know because one minute it's like we're done, or one minute he's done. The next minute he reaches out, or the next minute he calls me, or the next minute he texts me. And it's kind of like, I don't know. And I don't like to be in the unknown. I like to be able to prepare myself, like, okay, if he calls or something, or when he calls, I'm not gonna want to talk to him. I'm gonna be like, so not trying to talk to him, but I don't know like if he would ever try to reach out. And that bothers me because it's like I want you to reach out, but I want to be able to have that satisfaction where I'd be like, I'm okay without you. Or I don't want to talk to you.
So I think that's more of a temptation thing to return back to that habit of feeling some type of false comfort. You did pull a couple more cards here while we were chatting. The moon kind of indicates you don't really know where you want to go right now. We're feeling kind of
I
lost
don't. I don't.
and almost it's not a confused, but it's like it feels
I
more
feel stuck.
like
Like I feel like I'm
yeah,
in a place where I don't know exactly which direction to go. But I'm not it's like I'm not lost, but it's like I'm more so like, okay, I'm trying to figure out me and I'm trying to figure out the things around me.
yeah. So I think you're gonna find it. Are you trying to apply to like Durham Technical College or something like that?
I was looking into it. We drive. Well, when I ride the bus, we ride by, if I'm not mistaken, NC State. Like every time I ride the bus, so I'm always looking at it, and I've been like mesmerized about it, and I've been thinking about it and everything. Like I have been thinking about it. I don't. I just really, again, I don't know the first steps. I know to apply for FAFSA. I just don't know the first steps are what's to happen soon. Like I don't know. I can't explain it because it sounds crazy. Like I don't know the first steps for me to do now from here. The
Yeah.
what to
So the first step that I'm gonna tell you, first of all, with this guy, 10 of wands, it's really just not gonna fucking work out. Like the 10, every time you see it, your cycle has been completed and but you're done now. You're done with the bullshit, but you have to choose to be done. First of all, you have to choose to be done. And I think your first step is not looking at that phone and being like, oh, it's ringing, it's him. I don't have to answer because I think as soon as you see it, you're going to answer. So the first step is going to be just to block his number and be like, he did. I
I
can't.
mean, and that's the thing. Like again, we haven't talked in weeks. Like the last time we talked, my friend, I feel like she said some things to him on my behalf when we first found out I was pregnant on my behalf. I didn't read it, so I really didn't know what was said. But it was a lie from what I'm hearing, or from what she
Yeah,
told me. It
she
was
was
a lie,
pissed.
huh?
She was mad. She was pissed.
Yeah, it was a lot. And again, like at that moment, I was like, I'm not gonna get into it at this point because I already had to go to work and I was throwing up and like again, I knew I was pregnant, so I was kind of like, I can't get into it with this at this moment. So she did it on my behalf, and we haven't talked since, like because he blocked me on everything, which is cool and everything. And my friend, she was like, oh, he's gonna try to reach back out to you. He's gonna try to reach back out to you, and I'm like, I don't really know.
Just let that one go. Let that one go. I see you applying for school, January. See you doing it. I see it's more like technical, like community college, going,
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was looking into. So I can still like work and everything because I don't
yes,
want to like be in an actual college, but I always seen like a community college. So
yeah.
I've always been looking into that and thinking about that. Like even when I went to Job Corps, I liked it, but it was like too much rural. So I'm kind of like, I want to do community college so I can still like be off campus, do my own thing, but still go to school.
Whenever I look at like, is like the education part of the journey going to work out? You are pulling the hermaphrodite, and that's a yes. But you have to push through it and you have to want to do it. I think the funding and the money that you need to like get through school is going to come find you. You're really good at manifesting money. I mean, you moved across the fucking country to two apartments.
Yeah.
That takes skill. And you just got to put that skill towards you, not towards,
Yeah, and that's my biggest flaw too. Like, I don't know, when I was like probably 20, I had packed up everything and I was pregnant at the time. And I had my 1 year old and I had him in the car seat. I was pregnant. I was like, okay, y'all, let's move. And I did. I moved like to North Carolina, like 20 or 2 days away from my family. So, and I've been here since. So I'm kind of like, sometimes I think if I should go move back home and everything, But then at the same time, I'm like, is it good for me to move back home? Like, I'm kind of, again, I'm stuck in like, I don't know where I want to be. I don't know where I should be. I
Yeah.
don't know what I should be doing. I'm stuck in that place, or I'm in this place. Like, only thing I know is to work, like work 2 jobs, come home, take a shower, smoke, go to sleep. Like, work 2 jobs, like work to make money. That's all I know. I don't know if I should move. I don't know if I should like go back home to my family. I don't know.
Okay. So I think you stay and you finish school here, but I don't think you live here forever. I think you do.
Yeah.
I think you do go back to the family. Where are they? Are they still on the East Coast, like Georgia, South Carolina, some shit like that?
They're in Memphis. My baby father is in Georgia, actually, since you said that. He's in Georgia. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I've been thinking about where I wanted to
They're
be.
they're in Tennessee, so that is about like a 6-ish hour drive. Okay, so not too far. Um, and that's still kind of like a little East Coasty to me. Whenever I see West Coast, I'm like California, Midwest.
Yeah. I mean, I've been thinking about like where I wanted to be and stuff like this. And again, like you're touching on everything I actually been thinking about. Like
Mm,
I have thoughts of, okay, should I move? Like, should I just move away and
yeah,
not allow him to have like access to me?
yeah,
Because I know if he can come to the house, I'm
yes,
gonna open the door and
yes.
everything. Or if he call, I'm not gonna answer, but I'm probably gonna like, not that I'm an answer, but if he like comes to the house, I don't want him to have access to me. So I've been like,
Mhm,
okay, should I move away so
mhm.
he can get near me and just let him live his life and stuff? Then I've tried that. Like I've tried that. Then I found out he was dating someone. And I was kind of like, oh fuck no.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Um, I tried that. I mean, I don't understand. Like I said, Lexi, at this moment in my life, I don't understand where I'm where I'm meant to be, who I'm meant to be, like what I'm meant to be. I don't understand. And it's like I'm neither here nor there. Like I know I've been in Memphis my whole life, so it's kind of like I take vacations in Memphis, but it's like I don't want to stay here. Like especially when my family makes me mad. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I can get up and pack up and go. Fuck this. And it's like in North Carolina, he's
Yeah,
here, and the heartache is here with him and everything. And it's like, I don't want to be in Memphis. I don't want to be here. I'm touch and go with Memphis because my son is in Memphis. So I go out and visit him as much as I can, but I'm touch and go in Memphis.
mhm,
I'm kind of touching here, but I always wanted to be in North Carolina. And then now since I'm here and everything has been happening, especially with him, me, like the baby and
yeah,
everything. And I honestly, and I'm gonna be honest, since we're being honest, I feel like my main thing or my main goal or focus with him was to have a baby. Like
yeah,
that was my main goal and focus. And I want that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I won't lie to you because you already know it, I'm sure. I want that. I do. I just don't want him. I just don't want him. Like I want the baby and everything. Because again, like this is like the second time I've had a miscarriage by him and stuff. So I want the baby. I just don't want him. And I feel like that's probably what keeps me too, because it's like, I don't love you. Just give me a baby. Fuck you. So it's kind of like it's touch and go. The emotions are touch and go. The emotions are touch and go.
it's not supposed to work out because you don't want the whole thing. You just want a piece of the thing, and you can't have a piece without the whole thing because he wouldn't leave a baby.
Yeah, and I understand that, Lexi. But you listen to me. It's not even, it's the, I don't, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know, like he'll try to be, I don't, like, you see how I am when it comes to talking to him. I don't know, like it's like I can't even say a good thing about him, but I can't say nothing negative about him. So it's kind of like, it's like I don't know what I want from him. I just know I want a baby from him, and I just want to be by myself. And I feel like that's my main goal. Like for 8 years, the main thing I have always wanted was a baby. And the thing is, like, we've tried or whatever, like we've tried and stuff. And I feel like the first time I was stressing a lot and everything, especially his family. Then now it's like I'm always busy, I'm working a lot and stuff. So we've tried and everything. And I want a baby. I do. I'm not gonna lie. But I just don't want him. Like, I
Well,
just don't want that family thing or anything or that family dynamic. Like, mm-mm.
yeah. Well, what is the baby gonna give you though from him? Because then he's just gonna be up your ass all the time.
um, I feel like not even a sense of comfort, a sense of yeah, maybe you can hear, maybe my ancestors can tell you because they know better than I do. Like, I know they can explain it better than I'm trying to explain it, but I can't, not trying to sound batshit crazy and not trying to make you get off the phone and be like, damn, this bitch crazy for real. But a sense of, I guess, like, not comfort, but a sense of like, I did it. I damn, like, this I got what I wanted or something. Like, just a sense of a feeling that I feel like I've been missing out on and everything, or a feeling that I feel like I've been missing. And I feel like that's what I've been missing. And I feel like it's why low key, another reason why I stay around. And it's not even because of him, it's because, you know, when we talk about having a kid, I'm like, okay, you feel me? Like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I want a kid, I'm not gonna lie and everything. And again, we have planned on having kids. Like, the last time we planned on having a kid, like, I was literally telling him, like, hey, I want to get pregnant. He was like, okay. We made jokes about it. We talked about it. I got pregnant, you know.
Hmm. So, I mean, this kind of makes a little bit more sense, like the cards that I pulled. So I think like just in regards to this like pregnancy situation and like wanting the kid with this guy, you pulled live a fantasy. And I think what he is doing with you is playing house.
Telling me dream. Yeah. Telling me
Yeah,
dream.
it's like it's a daydream. He's never really been serious about it. And energetically, I think that's why like it's never really worked out with him because it's not supposed to work out with him. You're not supposed to be having kids with him. Um, I think you do have kids, but not with this guy. Like I don't think it's ever really gonna work. I think it's with somebody that you like meet at church. Like honestly, honest to God, I feel like it's somebody that you meet, like you go back to church and you find like somebody that's like educated, that has their shit together. Like it's somebody like that. Um, so if you're looking for more of like a love connection, or if you're looking for like that type of white picket fence family thing, then you're not gonna find that in him because he doesn't have it within himself.
Yeah.
But you are gonna find it. I don't.
Yeah. My mom, she told me that and everything. My mom told me that, which is crazy because she was like, I had a dream. You met a guy and stuff and everything. So she told me that. And I don't know. Like I said, I just feel like I guess it's been like a empty feeling, especially since I had the miscarriage. It's been like an empty feeling,
Yeah,
and especially me having to go through it alone and
yeah.
stuff. Like when me having to go through it alone, and I feel like, again, as you say, I don't battle with my emotions because I don't know how. I already suffer depression. Like I suffer bad depression, anxiety, and panic attacks. So like once I start thinking about everything, and I just start crying and stuff. So I try to not think
Hmm.
about it because it's like I'm so used to it. Like I'm so used to the disappointments. I'm so used to, him letting me down. But I'm also so used to him being like just the person I call or being the person I talk to or answer the phone for. Or, I go days without talking to him. And he comes and see me and stuff. Like I'm used to that and I'm used to this other person. So it's kind of like, damn if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Like I got into it with his girlfriend once or his ex-girlfriend. I don't know. Her name was Didi. Got into it with her about him. Like, it's the never ending cycle because it's like he won't leave me alone. Then I won't leave him alone. So it's a never ending cycle.
Hmm.
never ending cycle, and I'd be low key sick of it.
Yeah.
And at first, it was fun. I'm not gonna lie. At first, when I was like 23, 22, it was fun because I was like being very spiteful towards his girlfriend. But then actually, I stepped back and I was like, this not right. This not right. And, it was fun at first, but then I guess, you know, my spirit guys was kind of like, now, you wrong. Because I was kind of messing off with him and he was talking to her. They was arguing and stuff. So it's kind of like, yeah.
So you were the other girl that was
Yeah, and that's like I've always been around. Like I have never not been
really
around.
worked out.
Huh?
I said, so you were the other girl that was trying to be the main girl, and it just has never really.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Like I went from being a main girl to not being a main girl to being the other girl to being a main girl to not being a main girl. It's like I don't even know. Like at this point, I'm so fucking confused because I know it's not gonna work out. I'm pretty sure he knows it's not gonna work out. But it's
I
like,
have I've never been in a committed solo where you're not fucking anybody else, he's not fucking anybody else relationship. It's always been this. So
yes, yes.
your last and final card of the night, because we have 8 more minutes, is going to be come back down to earth. And the only other advice I can really give you is if you don't think that would be good enough for somebody else, it's certainly not okay for you. I see you being successful, just not
With him.
him. Like
Mm,
he is what's dragging you down. So
yeah. Yeah, I know.
um
And that's the thing, like, I'm not even mad because I know it. I just feel like you gave me confirmation. I know it. But again, it's like some comfort in him because seeing his face, seeing his smile, and just him bringing me comfort and me knowing him for 8 years, it's kind of like, okay, I know you and I know you won't really hurt me, but I know there's something you can really do to hurt me because you've already done it all.
he already has hurt you. He did really hurt you.
Yeah.
He continues to really hurt you. You need
Yeah. And I'm so numb to it. So that's why I was like, you have done it all. Like, there's nothing
about
you can.
that.
Yeah, and I'm like, there's nothing you can say or do to me. Like I started smoking and everything because of him. So I'm like, there's nothing you can say or do to me because my family fucked me up when my mom abused me and when my adopted mom let my cousin molest me and everything. And I found comfort in you and you were supposed to protect me. That fucked me up when you let me leave the house with a garbage bag and I was only 18 by myself and I didn't have my family. It fucked me up when I seen you kissing and hugging on a girl and I cried. It fucked me up when you told me to kill myself. It fucked me up when you protected her and you didn't protect me. It fucked me up when I sent you money to come see me or something and you did not do that. It fucked me up when you literally like played in my face. It fucked me up when I told you I was pregnant after we planned a baby together and you told me that you wasn't a daddy or it's not yours because your nut's not working. So it's kind of like there's nothing you can say to me at this point or do to me that will fuck me up because I'm already numb to you. Like you could fucking hit me and I still be numb as hell. Like I'd be like, oh shit, that hurt, but I'd be numb as hell. Like mental or emotionally, I'm numb. But it's like mentally, I'm still here, or physically, I'm still here, but emotionally, I'm numb.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know, but I just feel like I found it crazy how they told you that I'm gonna try to talk to him, which is crazy. Tell them they don't fucking know me for real, but they don't want these fucking problems. Tell them they don't fucking know me because tell them to tell you how he be trying to call me. Bet you didn't tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of getting it's like it's a definite vicious cycle, but like I said, um, you just have to put one foot in front of the other. Tonight, I want you to make a pros and cons list about how your life is here versus how your life could be with an actual support system that you're near, and what you like.
Yeah, I mean, they're not like, and I love my family, don't get me wrong. And I sent my son out there because I was in a shelter and I knew like mentally I couldn't take care of myself. I couldn't take care of kids if I can't take care of myself. That's my biggest thing. Like, I refuse to put my kids through hell like my mom put me through hell. So it's kind of like, okay, I sent them out there to be with my adopted family and everything. And I'm like, I'm still here. I'm still visiting. I'm still a present parent. But I feel like right now, because I just got my apartment, so I feel like right now, until I actually put my feet on two steady grounds, I put two of my feet on two steady grounds. I want you to be out there with someone or be protected out there and stuff. And at least I know you'll have a roof over your head and you won't be jumping from shelter to shelter. Like I was literally jumping from shelter to shelter out here. And I had got me a place and everything. And I just got me a place like last month. I just moved here. So I was kind of like in a shelter for like months. So I'm kind of like, I want them to be like steady and stuff, but they're not like a good support system when it comes to me.
Yeah.
Like they're very shitty when it comes to me, but they love my kids like there's no tomorrow. So it's kind of like, again, I don't want to go back to that place where I'm not going to have no support system and everything. And I don't want to feel like I'm begging for the support system and stuff because I don't like that. Like I had a depression moment and my mom took me to a mental hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the hardest thing. And she didn't want to pick me up. And I had a moment where I went through surgery and I had to like get my leg open and get stitches and staples inside my leg. She didn't want to see me because she said she didn't feel like driving. And I had to like learn how to walk. I was in the hospital, couldn't walk at all. So I had to relearn how to walk. I had to relearn how to take steps. So like I said, I don't have support system out there. And that's why I moved out here so I can be more independent and learn how to be like more by myself and be so in tune with myself. But then again, it's like he's here and I don't want him to have access to me and I don't want to see him. But I know if he comes, I'm not gonna deny him because I love him.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's kind of touch and go. It's like I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. And I've been thinking about moving somewhere else, but it's like I love him. I don't even love him. I like him. He's okay. But my family has caused me a lot of trauma too. In Memphis, my family has caused me a lot of trauma too from the abuse that I've suffered from them and from them like beating me and everything, and my brother like grabbing my hair and dragging me down the hallway by my hair, and from my brother punching me in my stomach because I got in trouble, or from my brother like slapping me because I knew a fucking Justin Bieber song. So like, it's either it's touch and go. Like the family, I love them because they're my family, but they still have never supported me. And it's like I know him and I'm like, okay, what else can he fucking do to me? And that's the thing, like he knows this. He knows everything I've been through with my family. Like he knows this. I was in job court because my family, like my mom put me out. She put me out. And I was like sleeping outside. I was standing outside in the rain. I was jumping from couch to couch. I was like 16, 17 at the time, jumping from people couches to couches. And I had to go to job court and I got my high school diploma there. I wasn't going to finish high school or be successful in Memphis if I was like with them or if I was like still being homeless at 17 or 16. That's not being successful. I wasn't going to do that. So I wanted to like go to job court. I went to job court. Everything was good. Got my high school diploma. I left job court for him. I left job court because his sister offered me to stay with her.
Mm.
And then when his mom put me out, I went back to Memphis and then I got my own place. And then I moved back to North Carolina. Like my heart has always been in North Carolina. But again, my families are in Memphis. So it's kind of like I'm here and I'm there. Like
Yeah.
I'm here and I'm there. Like it's never, I don't even know. Like I'm here and I'm there. He's hurt me, they hurt me. Just at this point, I'm just hurt as fuck.
Yeah. Well, we're about to be wrapping it up. So, but anyway, I want you to focus on you. They're going to be a good support system for your kids. You are going to have you in this battle. But the support system you need basically is like babysitting, kids, looking after. That's what you need, and you need to stay laser focused on improving your situation. Mental health wise.